Remember how 1982 did not come out to be successful. The same Raila Odinga, a coward, betrayed his comrades. The same way he betrayed me.
Betrayed his comrades?
They were hanged, he was not. Why? Have you ever wondered why Raila was not hanged and Ochuka was? Ochuka was simply a senior private in the army, in the Air Force, right? So who could have been the leader of that movement? A private in the army or Raila Odinga, the son of Jaramogi? Who had the money to fund the coup? Ochuka, private, was earning less than 10,000 shillings. Could actually do a coup? Have you guys wondered? But he was hanged.
Wow.
Oriwahongo was hanged. Ogido Bon was hanged. Many others, junior officers, were hanged. Raila Odinga survived. How? Ask yourself. How was Raila saved? What saved him? Because he betrayed his comrades, just like he betrayed me. I was going to be killed just like Musandu was killed.
All expecting Raila to give a decision. Let me tell you, do not rely on Raila. He can change 11th hour na hamuna mahali pa kwenda. Hiyo mnajidanganya hapa bure. Kesho after 4 days, mimi na Oscar huyu ndio tulipambana na Bishop Okulu. I'm the one whom Moi gave money. I transported money all the way from Nairobi to save Victoria Bank, benki ya Okulu, na Okulu akawa rafiki ya rais marehemu, na tukamjengea nyumba Bishop Okulu, mimi nikisimamia na huyu. Mimi ndiye nilitumwa na rais marehemu Moi na Oscar na marehemu Chimi Choge, tukapewa mabunduki kila mtu mbili kubeba pesa yenye tulipelekea Raila na wabunge wake kule nyumbani Bondo, Nyamira Kango. Huyu the Raila you think you know ni Raila I know more than anyone.
Sioni shida ya usaliti mwingi sana huku. Hawa ni watu ukiwaongelesha vizuri, mtapelekana na hawa vizuri sana na watawasaidia kwa kazi zenu. Usaliti huko upande mwingine sitaki sijui. Usaliti ni mwingi sana. Lakini kwa wasaliti tunawaambia hata Judas alisaliti Yesu, lakini hiyo mahela aliiwacha akaenda akatafuta kamba.
Raila Odinga, a name that echoes through the annals of Kenyan politics, a man who has captivated the nation with his charisma and fiery rhetoric. From the streets of Nairobi to the corridors of power, Odinga's presence has loomed large, shaping the destiny of a nation. But behind the captivating persona lies a complex figure shrouded in controversy. Whispers of broken promises and political maneuvering follow him like shadows. Can Raila Odinga be trusted? This is the question that haunts the minds of many Kenyans today.
Mambo ya YK92, father. Moi alikuwa ameanguka. The same way our current leaders are now confusing the president. Na hisi fichi. Our current president is confused. He doesn't know where to go, what to do. They are all expecting Raila to give a decision. Let me tell you, do not rely on Raila. He can change 11th hour na hamuna mahali pa kwenda. Hiyo mnajidanganya hapa bure. Kesho after 4 days, mimi na Oscar huyu ndio tulipambana na Bishop Okulu. I'm the one whom Moi gave money. I transported money all the way from Nairobi to save Victoria Bank, benki ya Okulu, na Okulu akawa rafiki ya rais marehemu, na tukamjengea nyumba Bishop Okulu, mimi nikisimamia na huyu. Mimi ndiye nilitumwa na rais marehemu Moi na Oscar na marehemu Chimi Choge, tukapewa mabunduki kila mtu mbili kubeba pesa yenye tulipelekea Raila na wabunge wake kule nyumbani Bondo, Nyamira Kango. Huyu the Raila you think you know ni Raila I know more than anyone. So na ule ndaba kutore tangurani ngamwa matore tera Ruto Raila acha Mungu matoreti. Alisungusha Moi 6 months to election. Akasema Kasarani imekuwa kisira. tukaenda pale KICC na akatangaza Liberal Democratic. Mimi nikaingia Ford people. Mimi nikaingia Ford people na Nyachae. I was the only MP who was the only person who was with helicopter. Nikazunguka na Nyachae, tukakuja hapa Ngechek, tukaweka stima father, tukakuja Kaiboi nyumbani kwenu kule, tukafanya kazi na Nyachae. Nyachae akaandika naye MOU, Ford People Rainbow Coalition pale Serena. Saa 4 saa 9 tukienda pale Uhuru Park, ameenda na balozi ya Germany. Saa 9 anasema Kibaki to, na mimi ndio niliwekea yeye ile agreement yake na Nyachae 505 KYY 999 pesa yenye walikuwa wamekubaliana na Nyachae. Mimi sio mwingine. Jioni saa 9 ameruka Nyachae. You are dealing with a man whom you don't understand. So when you send this community kwa Raila, mimi nakwambia pinyo wacho. Yeye akienda huko anasema pinyo. Unajua maana ya pinyo wacho. Wataenda kuongea vile jana waliongea. So long as you don't see Simbarati with you, so long as you don't see Sifuna with you, so long as you see Orengo is not with you, Raila speaks through others, but he behaves innocent. Don't be surprised. Musitegemee yeye. Mulifanya boka makosa juzi kufukuza Gachagua bila plan. Plan yenu na kuchipika kifua ndio imetuletea shida mheshimiwa. Na msituambie ati hapa Nandi kuna watu adui ya William. Nyinyi viongozi ndio adui yetu. Kwa sababu you are not doing the right thing for us. Let us fight using the government turekebishe mambo ambayo inatakana saizi.
Odinga's journey has been long and arduous. A relentless fighter for democracy, he has faced detention, exile, and political persecution. He has emerged from these trials even stronger, becoming a symbol of resilience and determination. But along the way, he has made enemies, some of whom were once his closest allies. These former allies now accuse him of betrayal, of abandoning his principles for political expediency. They point to a pattern of behavior, a history of shifting alliances and broken promises. These accusations, if true, paint a troubling picture of a man driven by ambition, a man willing to sacrifice loyalty for power.
Me. They feared me and the National Revolutionary Movement, the NRM. They feared it, right? But why would Raila fear a movement he helped create and that he was a member of? Right? Raila is the one who declared to the country the formation of NRM and said the National Rainbow Coalition had transformed itself into NRM. He said it. But like he did with other things before, he ran away from it. Remember how 1982 did not come out to be successful? The same Raila Odinga, a coward, betrayed his comrades. The same way he betrayed me.
What do you mean betrayed his comrades?
They were hanged, he was not. Why? Have you ever wondered why Raila was not hanged and Ochuka was? Ochuka was simply a senior private in the army, in the Air Force, right? So who could have been the leader of that movement? A private in the army or Raila Odinga, the son of Jaramogi? Who had the money to fund the coup? Ochuka, private, was earning less than 10,000 shillings, could actually do a coup? Have you guys wondered? But he was hanged.
Wow.
Oriwahongo was hanged. Ogido Bon was hanged. Many others, junior officers were hanged. Raila Odinga survived. How? Ask yourself. How was Raila saved? What saved him? Because he betrayed his comrades, just like he betrayed me. I was going to be killed just like Musandu was killed, right? In 2018.
Yeah.
When they came at 3:30 a.m. in the morning, police don't arrest people at 3:30 a.m. in the morning. right? They could have come during daytime, correct? Or they could have waited until morning, right? They didn't. They could have knocked. They didn't. What did they do? An explosive. They bombed their way through.
It was not a tear gas canister.
How does a tear gas explode steel?
Kalonzo Musyoka, the seasoned politician and former vice president, has recently leveled serious accusations against Raila Odinga. Musyoka, once a close confidant of Odinga, now paints a picture of a man driven by self-interest, a man who readily discards allies when they no longer serve his purpose. Musyoka's accusations, delivered with a heavy heart, speak of broken promises and shattered trust. He claims that Odinga has a history of using and discarding allies, leaving them disillusioned and betrayed. These are not mere political barbs, they are the words of a man deeply wounded by what he perceives as a fundamental breach of trust. The timing of these accusations is significant. They come at a time when Odinga is seeking to consolidate his political base, to rally support for his latest political maneuverings. The accusations threaten to undermine his credibility, to sow seeds of doubt in the minds of those who once looked to him as a beacon of hope.
Sign at KICC, they do not come up with a formula to say we are going to compensate for the lives of the young Kenyans who are killed during constitutionally valid, constitutionally enabled demonstrations in 2024 and in 2023, because we lost close to 100 young Kenyans. If there is no formula out of KICC today showing Kenyans how they are going to compensate the families and the loss of lives because of police brutality, then, as my brother say, nothing will come out of KICC other than betrayal of the Kenyan conscience. Hear me, fellow Kenyans, hear me. We are talking about the People's Loyal Coalition because we'll be guided by the values under Article 10 of Constitution 2010. The only true legacy that is holding us together, and I was honored to have been sworn at this place as Kibaki's vice president twice. Although they have changed the character of Uhuru Park, they cannot change the history of Uhuru Park.
Away from the Ruto Raila.
The recent pact between Odinga's ODM party and Ruto's UDA has sent shockwaves through Kenyan politics. This unexpected alliance, forged between two seemingly irreconcilable rivals, has raised eyebrows and fueled speculation. Is this a genuine attempt at national unity, a burying of the hatchet for the greater good? Or is it a cynical power grab, a marriage of convenience between two political heavyweights seeking to further their own ambitions? Critics of the pact argue that it is a betrayal of the electorate, a blatant disregard for the will of the people. They point to the long-standing animosity between Odinga and Ruto, their bitter rivalry that has often spilled over into violence. How can these two men, who have spent years demonizing each other, suddenly present a united front? The pact has also exposed deep divisions within both parties. Some members view it as a pragmatic move, a necessary compromise to break the political deadlock. Others see it as a Faustian bargain, a betrayal of their core values.
Kapotea, chama ya Jubilee ikasambaratika. Ndio hiyo wameenda huko kwa kuzimia, wametapeli wengine huko kwa kuzimia. Kina Alfred Mutua wakatoka. Juzi wametapeli hata Kalonzo. Sasa Kalonzo nasikia amerudi nyumbani kuchunga ng'ombe. Sasa hawa matapeli. Ndio sababu hiyo lazima tufanye bidii jameni. Tufanye bidii juu chini. Tarehe 9 mwezi wa 8 tuokoe taifa letu kutoka hawa matapeli. Kwa sababu kama wanaweza kutapeli viongozi wenzao, wa Kenya watawaangaisha. And we must stop them. Ama mnasemaje watu? So mimi nataka niwaombe hii safari.
The recent ODM anniversary celebration, meant to be a joyous occasion marking 2 decades of political struggle, was marred by controversy. A performance by traditional singers intended to add a touch of cultural flair to the event backfired spectacularly. The singers, seemingly unaware of the political sensitivities involved, incorporated messages that were deemed inappropriate and offensive by many. This incident, though seemingly minor, has cast a long shadow over the ODM party. It has raised questions about the party's judgment, its ability to control its own narrative. The incident has been seized upon by Odinga's critics as further evidence of a party in disarray, a party losing touch with the very people it claims to represent. The ODM has attempted to distance itself from the incident, issuing a statement condemning the offensive messages, but the damage has been done. The incident has left a stain on the party's image, fueling the perception that